ब्रह्मार्पणम्
ब्रह्मार्पणम्
ब्रह्महवी
ब्रह्महवी
ब्रह्मग्नौ
ब्रह्मग्नौ
ब्रह्मणाहुतम्
ब्रह्मणाहुतम्
ब्रह्मैव तेन गन्तव्यम्
ब्रह्मैव तेन गन्तव्यम्
ब्रह्मकर्म समाधिना
ब्रह्मकर्म समाधिना।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
जय गुरुदेव। You're getting it or you're not getting it?
Getting
It's
it.
very, very important to get it. Otherwise, the whole purpose of this Bhagavad Gita is gone. This is not a pravachan. I'm not here to give you pravachan. I'm not here to give you a lecture. It's about you getting it. Very, very important. Yes, 100% you've got it, understood it at least, done it once at least, managed to be in that witnessing. Once since Friday. Uncle, one time it has happened. Okay, good. Keep doing this. This has to be a continuous exercise while eating, while sitting, while going to work. Tomorrow morning, see how much subtle body comes up. And a Monday morning in office, what starts happening? First, ego comes up. I am somebody. On the weekend, your ego takes a step back. You know, the spouse is the boss. Doesn't matter husband or wife. Yeah, family is boss. We take a chill pill on the weekend. Monday morning and ego is up. I am somebody, and you walk into office. Observe it. Observe it. Yeah, observe your subtle body. Yeah. This has to be done even in office, at work, with the boss, with the colleagues. Yeah, people who don't go to office, interacting with other people other than family. See what starts happening. Yeah, there is that I am someone bhava. Have you noticed it? I am somebody bhava is there. Bhava, you understand, right? A notion inside, a concept. It's very quiet. It's in the background. I am somebody. That I am someone will come up. Observe that. Take a step back from that also. Yeah? Dropping not just the doing, dropping the doer also is important. Yeah? There's a difference. Karma is external. Karta is internal. Are you getting this? Yeah? Karma is the action I do. I go to work, I do this, I do that. Even speaking is external. Right? That doership I am doing. That is internal. So what do you have to drop?
Karta and
Karta. The moment karta drops, there's nothing else to drop. Yeah, otherwise you'll say, okay, I'll drop all my job and my family and go run away to the jungle and take sannyas and sit. Yes? No. That's not Krishna's way. Krishna says, you be in the world, do all the karmas that you have to do. But how do you do it? Dropping the karta, doership. Or the doer. You have to drop the doer, not the doing. Yes? You can't drop your home, you can't drop your children, can you? Yeah? So not dropping the doing, dropping the doer. Yes? That's how you talk, that's how you sit, that's how you walk, that's how you eat, that's how you interact with everybody. Dropping the doer moment to moment to moment. And if you observe, it is a moment to moment exercise. It doesn't happen by one time. Continuously the eye pops up. You put it down, again it pops up. Again you put it down, again it pops up. Have you noticed? Again and again, again and again, again and again. Yes? So we take this as the homework number, whatever. I've lost count now. Okay. 9-22. Ananyashchintayanto maam ye janaha parupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyayam. With single pointed devotion, those who worship me. Ananya Chinta, we did Ananya Bhakti, Ananya Bhav. You understood the word Ananya, with no other. No other is equal to single pointed. Single pointed devotion. When you worship me, then what happens? He says, I take care of your yoga kshemam. What is yoga kshemam?
What you need.
What is yoga and what is shemam? That which you need to attain is yoga. That which you need to maintain after attaining is shema. Yeah, you have two things in your head all the time. I want this, I want this, I want this. I get it. After I get it, then what happens to me?
How will I not lose it?
I don't want to lose this, I don't want to lose this, I don't want to lose this, I have to maintain this, I have to maintain this. And these are two main desires, major thoughts behind everything: family, job, career, friendship, name, fame, art of living, relationships, wherever you can put this. Correct? Yeah? So we are narrowing down our ragas and dveshas to that which I want to attain or that which I want to maintain. That's it. There are only two categories. There is no third category only. I want this, I want this, I want this, and after I get this, I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it. I want to maintain it. Yoga and Shema. Got it? So he's saying, I will take care of both of these things. So nice, no? Nothing to do. But he has a condition.
Single pointed devotion.
Single pointed devotion. What is single pointed devotion? What do I do? All the time being in the witnessing set, witnessing consciousness, in the causal body, in the Purusha. Not acting from the subtle body, not acting from the physical body. Apparently, I'm doing work at the physical level. Correct? Apparently, I'm doing whatever in office, at home, talking is also, speaking is also at the physical level. All my jobs are apparently at the physical level, but really, where am I situated? Where am I established? In the causal. Yeah. Then how will your actions be when you are acting from the center and not from the periphery? No attachment. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yes. So then I don't get attached to any good thing that I do, and I don't get attached to any bad thing also. Not only I do, what others do. He did this, she did this, she didn't listen to me, he didn't listen to me. This is because of attachment. Yes? If this is coming up, am I really at the center?
No.
I am totally at the periphery. Yeah? When I'm at the center, what will happen? Even if he says something wrong, she says something wrong,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. Yeah? Somebody insulted Buddha. Yeah? Buddha didn't react, didn't say anything. The person felt bad and then asked Buddha, what is this? I kept insulting, I kept saying bad things to you, and why didn't you react? So Buddha says, if you give me a gift and I do not accept it, whose is it? He said, it's mine. He said, exactly. You get it? Nobody can insult you. Nobody. Only if you give the power to somebody, then only somebody can insult you. What does this mean? Oh, nobody can say bad? No, they'll say bad. It doesn't touch me. It bounces off me. I am a mirror. I reflect it back to them. Yeah, for that, I have to become a mirror. No. Yeah, I'm not ready to be a mirror. Yeah, I'm ready to be a big dartboard. Come, throw. Ah, ooh. Then finish. Your drama is on. Full life, your drama is on. Yeah, it never ends. That is what is raga and dvesha. Yeah. Are people going to stop insulting? Are people going to stop saying things? How much ever good you do? Yeah. People will talk. Somebody or the other will talk. This is your biggest pain point, right? He said this to me and she said this to me. People are going to talk. Have you noticed Guruji is doing so much good for the entire world? I don't know another person who's doing so much seva for the whole world. And still people talk, no? You know, right? Yeah. It's on newspapers. People are ready to attack you. How much ever good you do, it's less than Guruji. Right? So if he is being attacked, then why are you worried? It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The problem is you are taking it personally. It's got nothing to do with you. If somebody is insulting you, it's a reflection of that person, not you. Are you getting this? Yeah. If somebody is disrespecting me, are they disrespecting me? They're disrespecting themselves. Yes. Why? Because I am like a mirror. I just reflected back. Be like that. Yes. Just a witness. Not getting involved in the drama of this world. Yeah. Just because the other person doesn't walk the spiritual path, am I justified in giving up my spiritual path? Not worth it, boss. What are you doing? Yeah. Don't do this to yourself. Never ever. Let them say what they want. Give them the freedom. You have complete freedom. Do what you want. I'm a mirror. I'll reflect back. Yeah. Slowly they'll stop because they'll see it reflecting back on them. Yeah. When you react, what happens? When you react to their insults, what happens?
Adding if you get attached to that.
They get more power from it. Have you noticed? Yes, tir nishane pe laga. That's what they want. They want you to react. Have you noticed? Even you do it. Even your mind does that. When you want to hurt somebody and that other person gets hurt, there is an inner pleasure you get. Have you noticed? Yeah? That is the very negative side of you. Yeah? It's the same with the other person. So don't react because you're giving them that pleasure. Yeah? So who's foolish in the whole thing if I react? I become foolish, right? Yes? So stop reacting. Are you getting it? Every action do like that. Being a witness, not getting pulled away into raga and dvesha. I'm reacting only because I had a dvesha. Why did she say these words to me? Right? That's it. Recognize it. I am not reacting to the words, I'm reacting to that sensation of dvesha within. Relax, relax, relax. Let go. Drop. Chill. Whatever language works for your mind. Chill, Bill. Yeah. Stop reacting. Be a mirror and reflect back onto them. They will understand that they made a mistake sooner or later. And it's not even about them. If they don't understand this lifetime, they'll understand next lifetime. It's okay. You have no responsibility to teach and train other people in the world. Yeah? A Mudha says, you change. A Mudha says, I will change. What do you want to be? Yes? So stop thinking that they should change. They should stop hurling insults at me or saying bad about me. Drop. It's okay. Be okay with that also. Can you be okay? Yes? That's how you work in this world. With good and bad. I just gave you one example. Just one example that was. So many different things happen no, in life. Your best friend gets her first $1 million house and you don't have it. What starts happening inside? Oh, she has it, I don't have it. He has it, I don't have it. Then jealousy starts. Then competition starts. Have you noticed? Oh, you don't have the $1 million house, but I have diamonds. Have you noticed what track your mind takes? Something or the other, it picks up. Oh, I don't have the $1 million house, but you know what? I have a Tesla. It's released in the market.
Yeah.
I'm saying it too early.
Oh, it has been.
Okay. Oh, it's very expensive, boss. You have no idea. Yeah. So somewhere or the other, you observe. Have you made the center of your life ego, or have you made the center of your life God? Yeah. If the center of your life is ego, you are always going to try and protect this ego. If the center of your life is God, you are going to start walking towards the Brahman. You getting it? Brahmacharya, that word itself means walking towards the Brahman. It's not got anything to do with abstinence from sex. Yeah? When I start walking towards Brahman, what automatically happens?
God-centered Sakshi.
All these lower things start dropping off. Greed drops, lust drops. So automatically celibacy happens. That is why people got confused. They started calling brahmacharya celibacy. It's not celibacy. Yeah, that's a wrong interpretation. Brahmacharya is walking towards God. When the center, the focus of your life is God, you will start walking towards God. If the focus of your life is your own ego, you will never be walking towards God. You'll be walking in the opposite direction. Next homework. What is the center of your life now? Not what you want it to be. Look at the mirror and see.
I think even in the day-to-day language we use, it's very apparent what the center is. Like if you're hearing someone's sad story, this is nothing. Remember what happened to me, or you know what, or you always that I always comes up is like so.
Absolutely. Keep observing, keep walking. Yeah? The path that I'm showing you is not a shortcut. It takes a long time. Yes? So don't think, oh my God, 2 years already on the path and nothing is happening. Patience, patience. It takes a long time. Yeah? But start walking in the correct direction. At least recognize, oh, this was wrong. Let me change my direction. That changing of direction is important. If I don't change the direction, then what will happen?
You keep on walking.
I'll keep walking on the same wrong path. If you keep driving on the wrong highway, are you going to get to the goal? No, you're never going to reach it. Yes, changing the direction is important. Yes, so these small things, these small sutras help us change our direction, help us recognize, oh, wrong direction, wrong direction. Yeah. So drop this ego center that you have. Why do you have it? Let's come to the crux. Why?
It's separate.
I identify with the physical body and the subtle body. I'm so lost in it. So I think everything, whatever I'm doing, it's me only.
Perfect. Where did this understanding start? Perfect. When I was in ignorance. Right? Are you in ignorance now?
No.
But you're holding on to the past. Are you seeing this?
Yes.
And you're still clutching onto that. You're not in ignorance anymore. There was a time 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 years ago, whenever the first time it occurred to you, oh, I'm not the body. The first time when Guruji said something and it registered, oh, I'm not the body. Do you remember that day? Do you remember that moment? That first realization? Or has that not happened yet? You're wrong class if it's not happened yet. You can still catch a 3 to 6 movie, I'm telling you.
It's not, I mean, we heard that term, but it's not like a realization as such, but it's like, one level of understanding, but not deeper level of understanding.
Okay. But an aho moment happens the first time you hear it. That aho, really? I'm not the body, I'm something more? There's something else? Did that wonder, that amazement, did that happen to you?
Yes. When you see Upanishad series, you will
First time.
it's like
Okay. Hey, it can happen at different times for different people. And Patanjali, Ashtavakra, maybe a live satsang with Gurudev. Yeah. You don't know when it happens. Yeah? Did that aho moment happen? At least once? Yeah. That recognition is there. That, yeah, before I thought I am the body. Now I don't anymore. There is something more. And when you start going to meditation, oh, that's where I go to. So many times you come and ask me, no? I was somewhere gone. Where was I? I don't know. I was sleeping or what? I was lost. Where was I? Where were you? Causal body. Do you know it now? That's where you go in Kriya. It might happen for a few seconds, maybe. Yeah. Some Kriyas it might not happen at all. Yeah? But in long Kriya, at least for 1 second, it does happen to everybody. That's why you're so hooked to the Kriya, aren't you? Yeah, people get hooked onto alcohol and drugs. Like that, we are hooked onto Kriya, no? ये नशा सबसे highest. It's the highest kind of addiction, I said. The supreme addiction. Where you're no more lost in the Prakriti. It's all about the Purusha. So, the first time when you recognize this, that's when you took the first step. Yeah, towards this side, towards spirituality. Yeah. After that, you're still running behind the same things that you were running behind before. That was the past. Why are you still running behind those things?
The ego is pulling towards that.
Okay. And
Maya.
Maya is there. That was Maya. And
It's an old state. We've known it in the past.
Yeah.
So we are comfortable with going up and down.
Ah,
Unknown is
What is unknown is
beautiful. I'm still afraid of the unknown on this side. Yeah, I can understand I am not the body in meditation, but that experience is not becoming real in life. Is that the problem? How many of you facing that?
Yes.
That's because enough purushartha is lacking. Yes, the effort has to be increased. A little more effort, a little more effort. Something is lacking from your side. Only you know what. Either you're lacking on the application of the knowledge, or you're lacking on really doing a good deep meditation, or you're lacking on even committing to sitting and doing meditation every day. Yeah? You observe, only you can know something is lacking. I don't know what that is. There is something. Sit and analyze, self-introspect. Yes? The moment that faith comes, a shift happens inside you, and you can never go back. You can never go back to the past again. It's like going back to toys. Can you go back to toys? Full day you have to hold your doll. Can you hold her for 8 hours? Oh, 8 minutes and I'm done. Yes? That's exactly how you will feel. How can I hold on to Raga Dvesha? It's just a little doll, it's a little toy truck now. So silly, she said something. So big deal. Yeah. He's saying something about you, she's saying something about you. So big deal. It's gone. It's a little toy. Yeah. Not only insults, even praises. Somebody praises you, what happens to you? You become a big balloon, round, you're up in the sky, full day. Yeah? You go home, you tell your wife, your husband, your family, you know what? I got this compliment. One award you get. You the whole day are holding your award. Employee of the month, employee of the month, employee of the month. Nonsense. A piece of wood. Yeah? Just words, employee of the month. Great project manager, great program manager, whatever you are. Yeah? What? Just words. Unnecessary, we hold on to these things. Yeah? When you were a kid, you were holding on to toys. You grew up a little bit in your teenage, you were holding on to boys or girls. And then you grew up a little more to adulthood, you're holding on to a Rolls Royce. Just holding on to things. Objects have changed, but my habit of holding is the problem. Is the object the problem? Yeah. We keep dropping the objects. We keep thinking that the object is the problem. Have you noticed this? Yes? So the issue is not the object. What is the issue? My tendency to hold. Yes? So I hold on to praises, I hold on to insults also. I hold on to good, I hold on to bad also. Yeah? I hold on to both. That means I am worried about my yogak and shema. That which I want to attain and that which I want to maintain. You're getting it? Yes, I'm feverish about it. Why am I feverish? Because I'm still living in the past where I used to think I am the body, and if I don't work, how will things move? That's how I used to think. No, obviously I'm the body. Body has to do everything. Body has to take care of this. So if I don't do this, this will not happen. If I don't do that, that will not happen. That was the mentality before. But now you've come into knowledge and realized I am not the body, but you are holding on to the old mentality. Are you seeing this? Now you have to drop that mentality. Even if I'm not the body, if I'm not the mind, then why am I holding on to I have to do or I am the doer? Totally, yeah, flawed logic does not fit in. It's not logical only. So drop this I am the doer. So if I drop the I am the doer, I have to drop I am the experiencer even. Right? I am not the body, no? This body is experiencing pain. If the body does not do, how can the body experience? You getting it?
Yeah.
So I'm not the doer and I'm not the experiencer even. Yes? So I'm not the doer, I'm not the experiencer even. So I need to stop this feverish attitude about I have to do this, then only this will happen. Or I am doing this. Yeah? Take a step back, be in your causal body. Whatever sanchita karmas come your way, let them happen. Yeah? A sanchita karma comes, person A comes, this is my past dvesha. Okay? What is the person going to do now? Good or bad to me?
Bad.
Bad is going to come back. Exchange, no? What should I do?
Don't react.
No reaction. Be what? Be a mirror. Be established. Be a witness. Yes? If negativity is coming my way, doesn't matter. It is just a past exchange. Let me just take whatever is coming. Be like the ocean. You throw kachara into the ocean. Throw garbage into the ocean. Ocean accepts, no? You throw flowers into the ocean, it accepts, no? Yeah? You throw water, nectar into the ocean, it will accept, no? Yeah? You throw any dirt, rubbish, it will accept. Does it say I want this and I don't want this? Be like that. You be like that. Then you see things start diverting away from you automatically. Yeah? You say, no, first they should divert away, then I'll be like this. God says, no, my condition is irreversible. It has to be done in this order. What is the order? First, I become a witness. I become the ocean. I drop everything. Whatever comes my way, sukha, dukha, good, bad, I say it's okay. Yes. Then what happens? Automatically your karma starts getting wiped off. Things that were supposed to come your way. Yeah, suppose a big accident was supposed to come your way, it'll be nothing. It'll be a little scratch of a thorn and you're done. Yeah, that's how karmas get erased. Yes, that's why he says, I will take care of your yogak and your shema. I will take care of everything that you need to attain and everything you need to maintain. Very clear? Yes? Next homework. You will stop this feverishness that you have. Whatever it is, identify. Take a minute and identify what is it that you are feverish about attaining. It could be love, it could be relationships, it could be money, position in the organization, name, fame. This is also a craving.
Those are the concept of superpowers, isn't it? Man wakes up and wakes up God. So it's so powerful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What's the meaning of man wakes up and wakes up God?
Purusha.
The Purusha inside you is sleeping. Yeah? You wake up that Purusha inside you. So, did I translate the full sutra for you? Yeah, I will personally take care of his yogakshema. Yeah? Whatever he needs to acquire and whatever he needs to maintain. Remember, it's a condition only if you are a
Single-pointed devotion.
single-pointed devotion established in the
Self.
in the causal body, in the Purusha, only if you are a witness. Not otherwise. Yeah? So, otherwise, what is God doing? No, he's waiting at your door. He's just waiting there. He's saying, okay, you call. I'm just standing at your door. I'm not far away. But you're not calling him. You're saying, no, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. So God is saying, okay, do. I'm standing here. I'm not sitting here. I'll sit here and eat grapes and watch you. I'll wait. How much time are you taking? Okay. I'll wait. He's waiting for you. Yes. If you are doing, God will not do. If you drop that doing and just be, then He'll come to you. What does that mean? If I give up my job and sit at home, He's going to bring money to me? Did it mean that?
No.
Then what?
Keep doing your best. And then but say, I'm going to do it. And the result will happen.
How do you do?
Karma karo, fal ki ichha na karo.
How do you do? From the
From the causal body.
Dropping the karta, not the karma.
Karma.
That's the way to do. 9-23. Done? Writing. येऽप्यन्य देवता भक्ता यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्वितः तेऽपि मामेव कौन्तेय यजन्त्य विधिपूर्वकम्. Even those devotees who worship other gods, other devas. Now you're understanding the difference between devas and the one supreme God. Yeah, otherwise it was so confusing in some scriptures. No, they say gods also and then they say supreme God also. It's so confusing. So what is supreme God? Brahman consciousness. Everybody is clear about this? Yes? And what are these other devas, gods? All these other energies which are around you, sitting here now in this room, just in a higher loka. Yeah, they are enjoying their merits. They are in a higher loka. So how do they enjoy their merits? By granting your wishes. Yeah. So have you noticed many times you say, I want this and it happens immediately. Deva grants your wishes. This everybody found out. So they said, oh, if you pray to Saraswati Ma, you will become a fantastic musician. Yeah, you pray to Lakshmi, you will get lots of money. Yeah, and you pray to what? Ganpati. Yeah, you pray to this God, you pray to that God, you get this. For material things only. Look at the aspirations. They're all material. Yeah, money, music, this, that. I want name, fame. Yeah, I want a child. Yeah, run behind one or the other devis. I've forgotten the names also now. Yeah, so I want this, I want that. You keep running behind these deities, do their puja, crave. You're constantly craving for a material thing. Yes, even a child, a relationship is material. Recognize this. If you crave for these things and pray to these deities, where do you go? Devaloka. You will attain the Devaloka if you worship those deities.
Most of the time we stop once you get that.
Huh?
If I worship for money, once I get the money, I don't.
There is no sukha there. There is no pleasure there. You think there is pleasure. There is pleasure in the thought of money. There is pleasure in the thought of buying that one little new thing in the market. What is a new thing in the market? iPhone 7, huh? iPhone 7, oh, iPhone 7, so beautiful. Look at the ad, so sleek. Oh, she has it. Oh, he went in the line and he stood all night and bought it. Thirst starts within you. Yeah? What happens to you after you really get that iPhone 7? How many times are you really looking at it? 5 minutes pleasure, 10 minutes pleasure? It's not sukha. It is an illusion of sukha. Are you seeing this? Yeah. And why is this illusion there? Because another person portrays that he's very happy buying that. Oh, so then I have to portray I'm very happy having this $1 million house. I am somebody. I don't even have just this $1 million house. I have that same BMW that he has, and I have the diamonds that she wears, and I have the fantastic relationships that he has. I'm great. False, false. It is all false. It is all a pretense. Can you see it? Are you aware of it? It's all a fake pretense. And we are doing this to ourselves. Why? Because the mudhas out there who are not on the spiritual path, who still believe I am the body, are doing it. Oh, but how can I show him that I am less than him? It's all about show. Have you realized this? If you were alone in this world, okay, forget about other people. If you were all alone in this world, then
No competition.
you would not even go look in the mirror and comb your hair, and you would not do that. Forget about buying a BMW or $1 million home. You wouldn't even comb your hair. You would have matted hair like those sadhu babas. Are you seeing what I'm saying? It's a fake pretense. It is all fake. Next homework. You identify on what front you are fake. Family front, at work, what mask you put, how you pretend. In Art of Living, lots of fake. Jai Gurudev. Notice, na? Inside you're boiling. There's fire, there's hatred, there's competition, there's jealousy, there's lots of politics. But on the face, you know what? I'm very sattvic. I wear white clothes.
I have
I'm a very good person. I'm very pure. Big fake. Drop this. Observe if you are being fake. Yeah. Observe how fake you are on each front. Some people don't have work as their front, but they have social circle as the front. Maybe you volunteer in some other organization. That is one front you can write. Find those categories, different categories. Write down those at least 3-4 categories right now. And then you can add how fake you are later over there. But all the categories at least identify. Yeah, so the last part of this sutra is, they worship me only. Yeah? Te api mam eva kantya yajantya viddhi purvakam. Yeah, they are worshipping me only, even if they are worshipping those deities. But it is incorrect. Why incorrect?
They are not seeking the supreme.
Yeah, they're looking for materials. Now, if I'm attracted to material stuff, greed, why is this attraction there? You tell me.
Same consciousness.
If I'm attracted to iPhone 7 bola na? If I'm attracted to iPhone 7, why am I attracted to iPhone 7?
It's the same Purusha in all those things.
Perfect. My real attraction is the Brahman consciousness, is the Purusha. I broke out of that pool of consciousness. What is my innate thirst? To go back to that pool of consciousness. Now, if my thirst is to go back to that pool of consciousness, but I still think I am the body and I can't understand all these big things, then what happens? I cannot understand these big things. I still think I am the body. Somewhere that attraction has to reflect, no? Where will it reflect now? In all the Prakriti. Because I still think I am Prakriti. Are you getting it? So if I am still lost in the lower levels of Prakriti, don't worry, there's nothing bad about it if your greater percentage was greed. Don't start labeling yourself as bad. It's okay. It's the same attraction. You just have not realized it. Yes? It's the same attraction for that highest Brahman or that Purusha to go back to that pool of consciousness that I broke out of. But it's placed incorrectly. Got it? So if I am praying to a deity to give me name or fame or money, yeah, he says it comes to me only. Yes, it's just placed a little incorrectly. Got it? Understood it? Very clearly? Anybody will ask to repeat anytime. Don't fake me. If you didn't get it, ask me.
नहीं समझा
इधर उधर मत देखो. Yeah. I moved out of that pool of consciousness. I broke out of that pool of consciousness. What is my innate thirst?
To go back.
To go back. Yes. But I don't understand. I'm a very simple person. I have not done spirituality. I think I am this body and everything, all these material objects are what the truth is. So what is my attraction going to reflect at?
to the material things.
Got it? To the objects. That is why I'm so attracted to the phone. iPhone 7 I want. Or that new video game in the market. Or that new car. That new house. Why I want that? It's actually that thirst. But I don't know which way it has to go, no? So the thirst is getting directed in the wrong direction. It is placed incorrectly. Got it? So he's saying in this sutra, even if you are praying to all these other deities, yeah, Hanuman and Ganesh and whatever, Saraswati, Lakshmi, for all these material objects, that prayer comes to me only finally. Yes, but it is just placed incorrectly. That is the sutra.
You first say you are Shiva and then only you.
Exactly. Yeah, it is no use if your direction is towards the material objects. Change your direction. Change.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't want anything. But Janmashtami comes, I say,
Hanuman Jayanti
Ganpati
comes. Ganpati.
Good.
But I also go to one food.
Just different things.
It's just different things.
ठीक है. करो एक दिन ये भी खिलौने गिर जाएंगे. One day will come.
He said he is living in all the forms. Ultimately, it comes to him. So if you are praying to Ganesh, it will eventually come to him.
It's just placed incorrectly. ये placed incorrectly में बहुत अच्छे हो.
वो बोलता है बस मुझे ही कर लो बाकी के तो ठीक है तुम करो नहीं करो कोई टेंशन नहीं है वो मेरे पास है
If you get stuck, the thing is you are asking, no? He's saying stop this begging basically. You are begging to Lakshmi, give me money, give me money, give me money. Yeah, you are only going to get that. Yes, so you will go to Swargaloka, you will just be able to, do those ragas, dveshas. You will get that money, but there is no enjoyment of that money. Yeah, you will come back to this Bhuloka again because you went behind money. If you place the direction correctly on the highest, you will go to the highest. You will go back to the pool of consciousness.
The problem is to accept that these gods are all material, deities are material objects because we've been taught from the childhood that these are the gods that you have to pray and all. When we are not known about this supreme knowledge, it's okay to go there. But once we know, that supreme knowledge is revealed to them, you need to go little up. But vasanas that you've been practicing, that you get stuck, and maybe ego is not ready to accept that.
It's not ego. It's only because you don't want to give up that money that you were asking for or the child that you were asking for. It's no attachment to that God. Really, stop being fake.
No, I think
So Jayati is saying, I will not ask anything, I'll just pray.
Thank you.
Let's
move on. Then on.
ठीक है कोई बात नहीं play little bit more. Yeah, how the children become sometimes, no, I want to play 5 minutes more. Okay, play. One day you'll come back. 24. Aham hi sarvayajnanam Bhokta cha prabhurev cha na tu mama vijananti tat tatteva natascha vanti te. Of all the rituals that you do, even the Janmashtami that you were talking of, I am the recipient. Krishna is not saying this now because she's stuck on Janmashtami. I have to be very clear. It is not Krishna, it is the Brahman consciousness saying, of all these rituals and pujas that you are doing, I only am the recipient. Which is Brahman consciousness. That's how it is placed wrongly. Yeah. Idols were given so that you at least start the ritual of surrendering somewhere. People found it very difficult to surrender to the formless. What formless? Pray to the air? I can't see. I can't touch. I can't feel. How do I pray to the air? How do I pray to space? I can't see. I can't touch. Like that, Brahman consciousness is even more unmanifest than space and air. How can I pray to that? So when a person could not pray to that, they made the rituals that, okay, we'll have a beautiful form called Lord Krishna. Okay, so you pray to Lord Krishna or you pray to Lord Ganesha. Okay, you like a Devi form, you pray to Shakti. Yeah? You like another Devi form, you pray to Saraswati. You pray to Durga. Yeah? You like dance, great. Music, great. Chalo, Saraswati is your god. Yeah? She has a sitar. Oh, you like money? Good. Lakshmi is your god. Got it?
yes.
That's how these idols were created for that lay mind that could not understand the Brahman consciousness. Yeah? For that person, the idol was created. Somewhere at least surrender the ego. Somewhere at least become khali. It's not about asking really. Yeah? Surrendering was the real meaning of prayer. I don't know how down the ages prayer became begging. I really don't understand that concept. Give me this, give me that. Yeah, it was not about that. Prayer in its real beginning was surrendering. Yeah, recognizing, this ego that I get into because of little accomplishments, little things that I achieve is not good for me. It only brings negativity. Let me surrender the ego. That was prayer. That is worship really. Down the ages with that surrendering of ego. Okay, I surrender ego, you give me 2 lakh rupees. I'll give you 10 laddus. They do that in India even today, right? Yeah. They go to the temple, they say, you know what, I'll give you 10 candies. You give me this. You give me a car, I'll come and give you $100 worth of candies. Can you believe that? They really do that today also. God is really waiting for your candy and your chocolate and I don't know what laddu. It's changed. Yeah, the people who could not understand the real meaning, they convoluted the scriptures. Luckily, because Sanskrit is not easy to change, yeah, the sutras remained intact. They could not be messed up with because most of the people didn't know the language. Thank God. Really, very few people knew. which maintain the sanctity of the verses. So at least they could not go in and insert their own words. When you don't know the language, you can't insert another word. You maintain the sanctity. It comes down from generation to generation. You don't understand, you don't understand. That's different. But at least because you don't know the language, you can't insert your own mangadan kahani in it. Yeah, your own made up story you don't put in. See what I'm saying? I think it's perfect that people don't know Sanskrit. Works for the people who know it and who understand it in its purity. This was the reason Brahmins were protective about the scriptures and said that the people who want to read the scriptures and want to follow this path and drop everything will be called Brahmins. It was a group. It was not a caste. Are you getting this? It was as simple as that. So, he has very beautifully told you what the truth is. Now, inside you're not feeling good, I know. Oh, I have to drop Krishna Puja and I have to drop Lakshmi Puja, I have to drop Hanuman Puja. Oh, this is not what I want to do.
9 days, everything was Rama.
Huh?
I said 9 days, Navratri.
Of course. Everything you do, understanding where it is going
Yes.
to the Brahman consciousness. That understanding is very important.
That's clearly done.
Bhokta cha Prabhu cha. I am the recipient also and I am the Prabhu also. Means what? I am who is being worshipped and I am the worshipper also. Who are you really praying to? You're praying to your own self. Who are you asking? It's so funny. I find it so funny when somebody goes and says, give me 100 marks in exam. I'll give you 51 rupees tomorrow after the paper. Who are you asking?
No, but isn't it better than giving 15 rupees to kind of roll down the hill? That's what some people do, right?
108 namaskar.
That also they do, yeah. Weird things. You have.
तेव्हा मला पास कर ते म्हणे पास बेटा तू अभ्यास कर
Translate into English now. Yeah, so I am only the Bhukta, I am only the Prabhu. Who are you really worshipping? Yeah, I am the worship, the object of worship. I am only the worshipper. What are you doing? Yeah, these are so clear. Natu mam bhi jananti. You do not know me really. Tattevanātascha vantirenātascha. That is why they get destroyed. Destroyed as in repeated cycle of birth and death and birth and death. Yes, he's very clear. If you worship the ancestors, where will you go? Pitralok. You'll enjoy Pitralok and then you will come back. If you worship these devas, where will you go? Devalok. And you'll enjoy till your merits last and
Then come back.
you'll come back. If you worship the Brahman, where do you go? You go back home, you don't return. What is your choice?
Going home.
Now, do you want to go home because you're tired of this world or frustrated? Oh, I didn't get this, might as well get something up there. Again, it is a craving.
Enough of drama.
Is it because of your craving just diverting from the material to the spiritual, or is it a proper maturity? Oh, I made a mistake. I am here because of my ego. All I need to do is surrender my ego and I'll be home. That is maturity. So why do you want to go back? Because of frustration or because of maturity?
The second one.
Not what you want it to be, what it is.
Definitely, as of now, the first one. We have to.
Answer is for you, no, don't tell me. Put it down. Why do you want to? It's a stepping stone. Stepping stone. Yeah. So it's okay even if their answer is frustration. Whatever their real answer is, write it down. Why do you want to go to the Brahmalok? Because of frustration with this Bhulok? Or is it because of actual maturity? That's how it is decided whether you're coming back or not. Yes? God is the point of no return. Samsara is the point of return. Yes? Whatever your craving is, that focal point of view, it will reflect at the point of death. Yes? It will become that large picture, all images. Remember Guruji said, when you die, you see your entire life as images, everything flashes in front of you. Yeah? If your focal point has been this samsara, you understand samsara? People, situations and things, and what I like about it and what I dislike about it, all this will flash in front of me. That is samsara. Yeah? If that flashes, it is the point of return. And if you are on this path, you have always been practicing being in the witness, being a sakshi, being in that silence. And what will happen at that last moment? That silence will come up. Yeah? You will actually experience the sound Om. There will be no ragas and dveshas. No flashing, no movie. Silence. Peace. The sound of Om. The experience of Om.
Discount offer use up like that.
Discount offer.
Can you see him with
Little bit essay one.
So, a lot of times people are turned to spirituality because they get miserable or frustrated. And then later on the path, they find that this is what they were looking for. And the longing was for something else, because they lost in their relationships or getting other things. So they realize it later because somewhere the universe was trying to direct them in a different direction. But you're not listening, so it's like a danda, right? You have to make you miserable in order for you to make it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, there is no sukha in this world. Yeah, it's only in your head.